today we're going to look at uh, relearning distance. So the first thing we want to do is basic distance where we have 2 points. Now, if we're going from 1, 5 to negative 2, 9, what I like to do is just make a little diagram. You don't have to make a diagram, but it helps me out. Just some general idea, negative 2, 9 is somewhere up here. And 1, 5 is going to be somewhere here. So our goal is to figure out the distance from here to there. Pretty simple problem, but it's easy to find distances left and right, and it's easy to find distances up and down, but these diagonal ones are difficult. So what we have to do is figure out this distance, and then use Pythagorean theorem to find the distance here. So what I look at is the distance between negative 2 and 1. Between negative 2 and 1, if you subtract those, that distance is 3. Between 5 and 9, that distance is 4. So now we just do Pythagorean theorem with that. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals c squared. And 25 equals c squared. And so when I square root both sides, c is equal to 5. So the distance between those 2 points is 5. Now most of the time it's not going to work out like a whole number like that, but we start you off with an easier one. All right. Now we want to find the distance between 2, 7 and 9, negative 3. Again, I'm going to make a quick sketch just so I have an idea what I'm talking about. So 2, 7, 9, negative 3. Draw this line. So now between 2 and 7, or 2 and 9, that distance is 7 because 9 minus 2 is 7. Here, negative 3 to 0, that's going to be a distance of 3. 0 to 7, that's a distance of 7. So 3 plus 7 gives us a whole distance of 10. So now to find the diagonal distance, we have 10 squared plus 7 squared equals c squared. And so we have 100 plus 49. That's 149. And now we got to take the square root of 149. I can't do that in my head, so I'm grabbing a calculator, and I have 12.2 equals c, and that's our distance between these 2 points. Now, hopefully, now you have distance figured out. Now we want to find perimeter of a triangle. So we have 3 points labeled here. We want to find the distance of each side and then add them up to find the perimeter. So if I look at the point AB, or the segment AB, I'm going to go from A, go up. Looks like I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going over 4 plus 4, that's 8. And if you look at these numbers, 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 minus negative 4 is 8. So I'm going to do, with this, I'm going to do 4 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. So that's 16, make that a little bigger, 16 plus 64. And that's going to bring us to 70, 80. And now I take the square root of 80. That's going to be like 8.9. The square root of 81. It's 8.94 even, pretty close to 9. All right, that's my AB. To go from B to C, I go over 4. Oh, I go over 4 and down 8 because I'm going from 7 to negative 1. And so one thing that's nice about that, to go from B to C, I would do 4 squared plus 8 squared equals C squared. But our previous problem did that same thing. So let's not repeat our work. We can just write 8.94 equals C. Now finally we just have AC to accomplish. Maybe I'll make it a different color so we can see. I'm going to come from here. Looks like it goes down from 3 to -1. We're going down 4. Here we're going from -4, so that's 4. Here's 8, so that's 12. So we have 4 and 12. So when we do the math, we have 4 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. And so that's going to be 16 plus 144. Oh, that should have been a small lowercase c, but hopefully we can keep going. 160 equals c squared. And the square root of 160 is 12.6. All right. Now, if I want to find the perimeter, I just have to add these up. 8.94 plus 8.94 plus 12.6. I get a grand total of 30.48. Hopefully that makes sense.